Oh, hey there, Bruiser Nation. Welcome to another edition of the BRUZE podcast. Raise those anchors and get ready for this week's excursion. Jeff Cobb versus Minoro Suzuki in the G1 Climax Tournament, the 30th edition. And we are making our way through it slowly but surely. Can Jeff Cobb, in his white, black, and orange attire, take Minoro Suzuki, quite possibly the toughest man in New Japan, eats elbows and right hands for breakfast on a tour of the islands, and stake his claim to 2 points in the G1 Climax Tournament? Or will Minoro Suzuki take everything he has and more and take the points and the victory here in the G1 Climax Tournament? Minoro Suzuki has, I wouldn't say run roughshod through this tournament, but man, has he taken on some stiff competition, taken stiff shots along the way. And while we await the entrance of Minoro Suzuki, I want to remind you all to subscribe and follow to the CRUZE podcast, the only podcast that brings you pro wrestling for your ears. Check out our YouTube page and Facebook page, Bruiser Nation Productions. We are on Instagram and Twitter. Bruiser Nation Productions is the Instagram. Find me on Twitter at Bruiser Nation PR. And visit my WordPress site at bruisecruisepodcast.com/WordPress, where I blog occasionally. I try to do more, but I'm a busy guy. You know, what are you going to do? But we'll start blogging even more as we go along. My episodes tend to show up there as well. But you can listen to me on Anchor.fm, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcast, Pocket Cast, Breaker, and wherever you get your favorite podcasts. Minoro Suzuki has entered the ring, towel wrapped around his head, ready to take it to Jeff Cobb, one of the best athletes in New Japan right now. Big, stocky, tough, but he can move like a cruiserweight. Jeff Cobb in the red corner. Minoro Suzuki is in the blue corner. And the bell has rung, and here we go. A little bit of dancing around each other. Jockeying for position, no man wanting to make any mistakes early. Jeff Cobb goes for a leg trip. Really doesn't take Minoro off his feet. He loses his balance a little bit. Now he's sliding around trying to get an attack of those legs with his legs. Is Minoro Suzuki wrestling around. Nice trip and push off of the chest by Minoro Suzuki, trying to get ground control on Jeff Cobb. To no avail. Jeff Cobb is a former amateur wrestler. Looks like they are shooting right now. Got a nice little arm bar there by Suzuki. Jeff Cobb rolls over, cover. Suzuki doesn't even let it be a one. Slowly gets his shoulder up. Hammerlock attempt by Jeff Cobb. Headlock now by Jeff Cobb. Nice roll through by Minoro Suzuki. Nice hammerlock transition there. Trying to get both arms under control. The hammerlock is grasped through the other arm. Jeff Cobb getting to his feet, breaking the grip of Minoro Suzuki. Suzuki still holding on to the leg of Jeff Cobb, forces him back down to the mat, looking for a heel hook right here. Ankle lock, actually. Jeff Cobb grabs the bottom rope causing the referee to break the hold. Jeff Cobb, or Minoru Suzuki, is loving it. Smile on his face. Even Jeff Cobb's enjoying this a little bit. Both men back to their feet, reaching for each other, trying to get control. Backs Minoru Suzuki into the corner. Grasping the hair of Jeff Cobb, being admonished by the referee. Hard chop by Jeff Cobb to Minoru Suzuki, and now a knife edge chop by Jeff Cobb. Irish whip from corner to corner. Jeff Cobb charges in, dives in, misses the back body splash, goes for a clothesline, and Suzuki ducks under. He's got him in an armbar over the top rope. Releases it quickly before the 5 count. Rolls Jeff Cobb to the outside. Irish whip into the barricade. Suzuki leading Cobb by the hair now. Another Irish whip into the barricade. This time, the ribs of Jeff Cobb collapsing into the barricade. Chinlock by Minoru Suzuki onto the barricade. Reaching way back, pulling that neck back really far, shoving the face of Jeff Cobb into the barricade, admonished again by the referee. Now Jeff Cobb just grabs the referee and drags him out of the way. Or no, that was Suzuki, sorry, and a hard knee to the chest of Jeff Cobb. Oh, a hard roundhouse kick to the chest. Right hand by Suzuki to Jeff Cobb. The referee is at 5. Chop by Jeff Cobb. Elbow, Suzuki's eating him. Elbow to Jeff Cobb. It sends him crashing down to the floor. Suzuki is back in the ring awaiting Jeff Cobb to get to his feet and come back in. At a 16 count, Jeff Cobb is able to get into the ring just under the bottom rope. Hard right hand to the gut, now to the forehead. Another shot to the forehead by Minoru Suzuki to Jeff Cobb. Rushes into the corner, running boot to the face of Jeff Cobb. He is down. Minoru Suzuki snapmare to Jeff Cobb. Running roundhouse kick to the chest of Jeff Cobb and a cocky pin. Just a 1 count. Clapping for the crowd. Crowd is showing their appreciation in kind. Hard knee to the gut of Jeff Cobb. Irish whip. Jeff Cobb counters. Boot again by Minoru Suzuki. Jeff Cobb still on his feet. Bounces off the ropes again. Goes for another boot. Jeff Cobb dances around it. Running headbutt by Jeff Cobb. Shoulder block now by Jeff Cobb. Is he in control, or is Suzuki just playing possum here? He hoists him up with his shoulder, rams him into the corner. Shoulder thrust into the gut by Jeff Cobb to Minoru Suzuki. Irish whip from the corner, pulled back into the same corner. Running European uppercut by Jeff Cobb. He's going for a back suplex of the running variety, hoisting Suzuki up. Cover 1, 2. Suzuki kicks out at 2. Jeff Cobb is starting to recover here after that onslaught from Minoru Suzuki. Suzuki, another shot to the gut and a hard elbow to the face and another one. Jeff Cobb is smiling right now. He's loving this. Suzuki takes a right hand and eats it for breakfast, delivers a hard elbow. Now they're just trading shots. Who can eat the most? Elbows to the face, back and forth, 4, 5 times. 6, 7, 8, 9. Just trading blow for a blow. No, man. Oh, Cobb was not able to take the 10th or 11th elbow to the face and drops to his knees. Totally respect Jeff Cobb there for trying to go toe-to-toe with the Suzuki, but that might not be a good idea. Bounces off the ropes and eats a drop kick for his trouble. Does Minoro Suzuki. Bounces off the ropes. Suzuki follows him. Jeff Cobb goes for a clothesline. Ducks under Suzuki with a sleeper hold. Cobb counters. Back body drop by Jeff Cobb. Clothesline by Jeff Cobb to Minoro Suzuki, sending him right down to the mat. Jeff Cobb with a gut-wrench suplex, maintaining control, rolls over, lifts him up again, delivers a second gut-wrench suplex. Will he get a third as he rolls over, retains waist control? Suzuki's trying to fight out of this. He has broken the grip of Jeff Cobb. Standing armbar by Minoro Suzuki. Lifts. Jeff Cobb's able to counter. Lifts him up in a backbreaker, but twists him around. Running, slamming, power slam into the corner, then into the center of the ring. Moonsault Jeff Cobb onto Suzuki. Cover 1, 2. Suzuki kicks out at 2. What does Jeff Cobb need to do? He cannot get frustrated. He needs to wait for his time to get the tour of the islands. Keep working, Suzuki. Don't play his game. He's going for it. Tour of the island. Suzuki is able to fight out. He's trying to fight out of it. He got him. Rear naked choke, lifting him up. Now he's going for that Gotch style pile driver. And he hit it on Jeff Cobb. Jeff Cobb is out. That may be enough. 1, 2, 3. Whoa! That was enough. I honestly didn't think it was going to be enough, Bruiser Nation. He put Jeff Cobb out with the Gotch pile driver. Minoro Suzuki taking the victory and the 2 points. Standing tall with this encounter from the master of the Tour of the Islands, Jeff Cobb. Demanding the commentators clap for his victory. What a match, Bruiser Nation. That was so good, I didn't even realize how close the finish really was. And that's the beauty of professional wrestling sometimes. When you think it's not over, it's over. Don't forget, Bruiser Nation, check us out on all our social media pages. Check out my photography. Check out my video of me calling this matchup on YouTube. Don't forget to check out To the Turnbuckle with my good friends Logan Morris, Travis Snapper, and Ryan Hill every Tuesday from 5 to 8 on the Score On Air Network's Facebook page. Tune in next week when we continue our excursions through the G1 Climax Tournament. And as always, Bruiser Nation, stay good, 'cause I'm always good.